There comes a moment when you stop living as though you are constantly under threat, and something deeper begins to rise. The energy that was once spent on fear, self-doubt, and survival starts to return to you. What emerges is not a louder version of who you were, but a truer one, steadier, clearer, and far more powerful. This is the quiet return of your full power, and it begins the moment you no longer need to shrink to stay safe. The return of your full power. Sometimes, change happens quietly. You notice you're no longer spending your days managing fear, questioning your worth, or using all your energy just to get by. With that, your sense of power comes back. It's not loud or showy. Instead, it's a steady, grounded power that comes from being true to yourself. This quiet strength changes how you act, make choices, and create. For a long time, your energy was scattered. It went into self-doubt, managing emotions, and trying to stay safe or acceptable. That wasn't weakness, it was how you adapted. But adaptation doesn't last forever. When you're no longer just surviving and your true self comes forward, your energy stops leaking away. It gathers and becomes stronger, and with that, your power grows. Power that doesn't need performance. Most people first learn a kind of power that's all about performance. It's based on appearances, control, and seeking approval. You might act confident even when you're not, or try to look strong while always watching for threats. You try to impress others so you won't be doubted. That kind of power is tiring. It takes constant effort to monitor, adjust, and manage yourself. You never really rest because you're always keeping up the image. This new power doesn't need an audience. It isn't about dominance or needing approval. It comes from knowing yourself and acting in line with that understanding. You stop trying to appear powerful and actually start to feel it. The difference is clear. Where your energy was going before. Before you could feel powerful again, you had to stop losing energy to things that never gave anything back. For many people, energy drains quietly through fear-based thinking that rehearses worst-case scenarios, self-doubt loops that second-guess every instinct, emotional management that keeps others comfortable at your expense, old identities built for safety rather than truth, beliefs inherited from people who never lived beyond their limits. None of these seems like an obvious problem. They just feel normal, responsible, or even necessary. But together, they set a limit. Alignment changes everything. Alignment isn't a personality trait, it's a state of being. It happens when your thoughts, feelings, values, and actions work together instead of against each other. As inner conflict fades, you feel stronger, not because you've gained something new, but because nothing is holding you back. Alignment creates 1. Cleaner decisions. You know why you make your choices. There's no need to over-explain or debate with yourself for days. 2. Natural confidence. It's not fake or defensive, just steady. You trust your sense of things because you're connected to yourself. 3. Focused energy. Your focus sharpens. You stick with things longer. You don't need constant motivation because you're not forcing yourself to act. 4. Emotional stability. You still feel things deeply, but you don't get lost in those feelings. You process them without spiraling. This is what real, self-owned power looks like. The ceiling begins to lift. Limiting beliefs shape more than your thoughts, they shape what you're able to do. Beliefs inherited from fear-based environments quietly define what feels possible. They tell you how much is too much, how far is too far, when to stop reaching, when to stay grateful instead of growing. You begin to notice changes like speaking more directly without rehearsing, taking initiative without waiting for permission, wanting more without apologizing for it, trusting your intuition without outsourcing decisions, allowing yourself to occupy space fully. What used to feel like too much now feels right. What once seemed risky now feels honest. What once felt like ambition now just feels natural. Confidence without containment. Your confidence grows naturally when you're no longer in places that make you feel small. For a long time, your confidence may have depended on where you were, strong in some places, missing in others. It wasn't a personal flaw, but a response to your environment. When you leave spaces that hold you back, your confidence becomes steady. You don't have to hide your clarity or soften your certainty anymore. You don't need to explain your growth to people who only knew a smaller version of you. Confidence is less about proving yourself and more about simply standing your ground. And it takes little effort to stand tall when nothing is holding you back. Dormant capacities wake up. Power doesn't come by itself, it brings your abilities with it. You notice intuition that feels precise rather than anxious, creativity that flows without force, courage that feels calm instead of dramatic, discipline that feels self-respectful, not punishing, vision that feels grounded, not escapist, no longer shaped by other people's scripts. One of the clearest signs that your power is back is feeling free from old inherited scripts. Scripts about who you should be, how much you should want, how visible you should become, when you should stop pushing. When those old scripts lose their hold, your decisions become bolder, not reckless, just more honest. You stop judging your life by expectations that weren't meant for you. You stop shrinking to fit into spaces that require you to compromise. You stop living out roles that once kept you safe but now hold you back. Your power comes back when you take charge of your own story. And now, that authorship is yours. Power feels steady. Not urgent. People often confuse urgency with power, but urgency is really just a survival response. Instead, it shows up as calm decisiveness, consistent follow-through, clear boundaries, reduced reactivity, increased trust in timing. When did you start noticing your power coming back? What changed your environment, your mindset, or the way you saw yourself? Drop it in the comments. Your experience might help someone else realize their power was never gone, just waiting for the right space to return. Rising without resistance. When your full power returns, it doesn't come with fireworks. It comes with a sense of ease. You feel ease in your decisions, your boundaries, and your presence. You stop fighting yourself, stop questioning your truth, and stop living at half your potential out of habit. Rising feels natural when nothing is holding you down. Your power was never really lost. It was just waiting. Daily struggles as power returns. Getting your full power back isn't always easy. It takes some getting used to. Common daily struggles include feeling surprised by your own decisiveness, worrying that confidence might be mistaken for arrogance, navigating reactions from people attached to the old version of you, learning when to slow down now that energy is abundant, trusting momentum without trying to control it, strategies for integration and growth. The goal isn't to use your power carelessly, but to direct it in a clear and focused way. 1. Practice decisive follow-through. When you know what to do, take action. Small, steady steps help you trust your own power. 2. Separate confidence from aggression. Power doesn't need to be forceful. Calm and clear actions often have more impact than being loud. 3. Notice where energy wants to go. Notice what naturally draws you in. Power grows when it's focused, not spread too thin. 4. Release the need to explain yourself. You don't need anyone's permission to act in line with your values. Explaining yourself too much can weaken your authority. 5. Update boundaries to match capacity. Having more power means you need stronger boundaries. Be intentional about protecting your time, focus, and energy. 6. Stay embodied. Keep your power steady by making time for rest, movement, and being present. Burnout is a sign you're off track, not a sign of strength. 7. Let the results speak. You don't have to announce your growth. People will see it through your steady actions. The return to what was always. Nothing new was added. Nothing fake was built. What happened is both simpler and deeper. Fear no longer controls you. Doubt no longer drains your energy. Old beliefs no longer set your limits. Your energy stays with you. You stay aligned. Your capacity grows, and your power returns. It's steady, undeniable, and fully yours. Remember this, your power was never gone. It was only waiting for the place where it could breathe again. You were never meant to stay in survival mode forever. The moment fear loosens its grip, your clarity returns, your energy gathers, and your full self rises without force, without apology, and without permission. Stay aligned, stay rooted, and let your life reflect the strength that was always yours. If you feel like something invisible is holding you back, even though you know you're capable of more, and you're ready to fully step into your potential. This is about moving from hidden limitation to full expansion. Don't just think about this, work through it. This video is inspired by the core ideas from my book, When Nothing Holds You Back: How to Live at Full Potential Without Shrinking to Fit. You'll find it linked in the description. You'll get 30% of the entire book series for free in one PDF download. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.